Ugarit was a magnificent port city that in its prime became one of the most important crossroads of the entire Mediterranean world. It stood in the north of modern-day Syria, and its wealth and power came from a single thing: its location. Every trade route between Egypt, the Hittites, the Mycenaeans, the Minoans, and Cyprus passed right through it. The city gave its name to a small kingdom of roughly 2,000 square kilometers. It was a modest territory, but Ugarit never built its strength on armies. Its power lay in trade and diplomacy.
Welcome to 10 Minutes History.
For thousands of years, the very existence of Ugarit was shrouded in mystery. No one knew where this once famous city had stood. Then, in 1928, a local farmer struck an ancient tomb while plowing his field. It was the entrance to the Ugaritic necropolis. The excavations that followed gradually revealed the entire city, its palaces, temples, and archives. But the work was interrupted twice. First by the Second World War in 1939, and much later by the Syrian Civil War in 2011. Even today, we know that Ugarit still hides many secrets. The site itself covers only 28 hectares, yet it preserved something found nowhere else: thousands of cuneiform tablets. These allowed historians to link together the timelines of Egypt, the Hittites, the Mycenaeans, and the wider Near East. Ugarit used a dual scribal system: Akkadian, written in traditional cuneiform for diplomacy, and the local Ugaritic language, written in its own 30-sign alphabetic script for myths and internal administration. Archaeology shows that the Ugarit area was settled as early as the 8th millennium BCE, though the best-known period is the Late Bronze Age, when the city reached its height. Between 1450 and 1200 BCE, Ugarit had around 8,000 inhabitants, maintained contacts with the entire ancient world, and its rulers exchanged letters with Egyptian pharaohs. In one of those letters, the Ugaritic king even asked Egypt to send him a personal physician. But between 1300 and 1200 BCE, the whole eastern Mediterranean was struck by long-term crop failure and plant diseases. Food began to disappear, and Ugarit, then a key center of grain trade, received pleas for help from all sides. Soon, however, it starved as well, and its king had to request grain from Egypt. Around 1190 BCE, when King Ammurapi came to power, disaster was close. Together with the Hittites, he faced the onslaught of the Sea Peoples. Ammurapi repeatedly begged his overlord, the Viceroy of Carchemish, for reinforcements. But help arrived too late. When the Hittite warriors finally reached the city, Ugarit was already in flames. The city had been plundered and destroyed, and so Ugarit vanished for 3,000 years. Yet even though its name fell silent, Ugarit became great once more after its rediscovery. Its archives are among the most valuable sources we have for understanding the Bronze Age, and the city regained the importance it once held when it controlled the most vital trade artery of its world. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of 10 Minutes History.